What's up, Warrior fans? Welcome to the premiere of Warrior Rewind, the only place where you can find everything you need to know about your favorite spring sport Warrior teams. Alongside Natalie Winters, I'm Kenny Masenchi.
Warrior Rewind will provide you with recaps of last week's action along with previews for this upcoming weekend. We start off the show in Alabama.
Roll Tide!
It was more like Roll Warriors as a group of the track team invaded Birmingham, Alabama for NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships. The distance medley relay team took second place and earned All-American honors with a time of 11 minutes, 31.76 seconds, finishing less than 3 seconds behind champion University of Mary.
The medley team was comprised of Marina Gabor, who ran the 1200 meters, Shavariana Ryan, who ran the 400 meters, Amon Hundal, who ran the 800 meters, and Courtney Anderson, who ran the 1600 meter anchor leg. The Warriors had come into the national championships with the nation's fourth best time in the event, a time they set at the University of Washington Huskies Classic in Seattle in February. This was the first time CSU Stanislaus had an indoor track and field All-American that wasn't a pole vaulter since 2003.
But the Warriors track team wasn't done there, as the rest of the squad was divided up and competed at 2 different meets. At the Humboldt Invitational, the Warriors competed mainly against athletes from San Francisco State and Humboldt State. The Warrior women picked up 6 victories at the meet, including Tessa Gonzalez winning first place in the long jump with a personal best of 17 feet 7 inches. The men had 1 victory at Humboldt, with Alan Castaneda taking first in the 800-meter run.
It was the throwers that led the way for the Warriors at the Aggie Open at UC Davis, with Josh Ucalifi posting an NCAA championship provisional qualifying mark in the hammer throw with a throw of 183 feet 2 inches to finish 5th in the event. Ucalifi finished off his busy weekend with a 2nd place finish in the shot put and a 5th place finish in the discus throw. The Warriors will be back in action on March 23rd when the squad split again to compete at the Wildcat Invitational in Chico and the Johnny Mathis Invitational in San Francisco.
The track team wasn't the only team to enjoy an exciting weekend. The Warriors softball team split their 4-game series with Chico State this past weekend, sweeping the Wildcats on Saturday after losing both games on Friday. Sierra Mullins provided the fireworks for the Warriors in the first game of the Saturday doubleheader, launching a walk-off home run to give the Warriors a 2-1 victory. It was Mullins' 4th home run of the season. In the nightcap, the Warriors blew the game open with a 6-run 5th inning to win 10-5. The Warriors will take their 2-game winning streak to Arcata as they take on the Humboldt State Jacks this weekend with doubleheaders on Friday and Saturday. You can view the live stats of the games at warriorathletics.com.
The Warriors golf team continued their recent success at the SoCal Intercollegiate Championship in Mission Viejo, winning the tournament for the 2nd consecutive year. The Warriors held off Cal State Monterey Bay to win by 3 strokes and capture their 2nd straight tournament victory of the spring. Rob Damshin led the way for the Warriors, shooting a 4-over par 217 for the tournament. Trevor Clayton, Paul Smith, and Jeff Neely joined Damshin in the top 10 for individual performances. The Warriors will take their 2-match winning streak to the St. Martin's Regional Preview in Washington on April 8th.
The Warriors tennis team faced off against Sonoma State this past weekend at the CSU Stanislaus tennis courts and lost 6-3 to the Seawolves. Mackenzie Harden had a good weekend for the Warriors, winning both of her matches. First, Harden teamed up with Davina Meza to win the #1 doubles match before winning her #3 singles match later in the afternoon. Kelsey Crisco picked up the other win for the Warriors, winning her #2 singles match. The Warriors will have 2 more matches this weekend, taking on Cal State LA this Friday and scrimmaging Sierra College on Saturday. The Warriors will also host Fresno Pacific University on Monday.
The Warriors baseball team was unable to come away with a victory this past weekend, losing their 4-game series to Cal State LA. But there were some bright spots for the Warriors. Craig Beavers pushed his hitting streak to 9 games, collecting 6 hits on the weekend. Ross Gonzalez also had 6 hits on the weekend and bumped his average up 31 points. And Justin Charles had a perfect 4-for-4 game in the 3rd game of the series, snapping his 3-for-28 slump. The Warriors will host another 4-game series this weekend as Cal State Dominguez Hills comes to Turlock. Friday's game is at 3 p.m., followed by a doubleheader on Saturday that begins at 11 a.m., and the series ends with an 11 a.m. game on Sunday. Live stats and live video for all 4 games are available at warriorathletics.com, and Friday's games and both of Saturday's games are also available on KEFC 100.5 FM.
And that concludes the first edition of Warrior Rewind. For Kenny, I'm Natalie. We'll see you next week.
Go Warriors.